What happened there? Yeah.
Get back, everyone get back now! Get away! Just keep an eye on everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate, you seen that come down? Yeah, I saw it. I was just sitting in my car here. I saw it. I was just sitting here. I tried to get in there, but I couldn't see anyone. Even the pilot was out of his seat. Just stay back, please.
Yeah, sure.
On the 27th of October 2018, a Leonardo helicopter's AW169, registration GVSKP, was involved in a fatal accident at the King Power football stadium in Leicester. This animation explains why the helicopter departed from controlled flight, based on the evidence identified by the AAIB investigation. The AW169's tail rotor produces a force opposing the torque of the main rotor in order to control its effect. To maneuver the helicopter in yaw, the pilot can increase or decrease this force by alternately pressing on the pedals. These pedals move a pivoting lever mechanism, which opens a servo valve on the tail rotor hydraulic actuator. This moves the actuator control shaft via a series of pistons to change the angle of the tail rotor blades. The greater the angle, the larger the aerodynamic force generated by the blades. When the movement of the control shaft pivots the blades to match the pilot's input, it closes the servo valve and stops the movement of the shaft. To connect the non-rotating control shaft to the rotating tail rotor hub and blades, a duplex bearing is used. When GVSKP took off from the King Power Stadium, it initially climbed diagonally backwards. As the pilot initiated a turn with the pedal and the control shaft began to move, the duplex bearing seized, causing the shaft to rotate and unscrew from its locking nut. The control shaft became completely disconnected from the lever mechanism, so when the pilot attempted to stop the turn, the control shaft continued to move until the tail rotor blades reached their limit of travel, adding to the torque from the main rotors. This caused the helicopter to spin rapidly out of control. As a result of findings made during the course of the investigation, the helicopter manufacturer has issued 16 service bulletins, and EASA has published 9 airworthiness directives to ensure the continued airworthiness of the AW169 and AW189 helicopter types. In the final report into this tragic accident, the AAIB has made additional safety recommendations intended to address issues identified in the regulations for the certification of large helicopters.